I believe the universe speaks to us in various ways if we're listening, and listening is at the heart of what I wanted to share. Now, feeling connected is a fundamental part of the human condition, right? We all want to feel connected, particularly in a divisive, fragmented, polarized world that we live in today. It's a fundamental part of 3-second selling. I talk about how to create unique, authentic, memorable interactions personally and professionally that lead to emotional connections. I was reading a fitness magazine, and at the back of it had a quote from author Brené Brown. It says, "In order for connection to happen, we have to allow ourselves to be seen." And that reminded me of a book I read a couple of years ago, whose author was also randomly on a morning talk show that I was watching the other day. It's by the commentator and author David Brooks. The title of it is How to Know a Person, the Art of Seeing Others Deeply and Being Deeply Seen, what Brené Brown was talking about. He says, there's one skill that lies at the heart of any healthy person, school, family, community, organization, or society. The ability to see someone else deeply and make them feel seen, to accurately know another person, to let them feel valued, heard, and understood. He says we achieve that through 3 basic things. This is the Cliff Notes version of this book. One is simply to be nice, be approachable, have warm eyes, be receptive, look like we're going to treat someone that we're about to have a conversation with nicely and humanely. Second, ask good questions, something I talk about all the time. And third, something I also talk about all the time, listening, being an active listener, a loud listener, a demonstrative listener. Nod your head. I hear what you're saying. Let me see if I can, paraphrase what it is what viewpoint you're espousing. How did you arrive at that viewpoint? Those types of things. It's simple, but not easy. Be nice, ask good questions, be a good listener. And I talk about those things from the standpoint of sales marketing, and I believe those things are a sales superpower. We're so anxious to spout out our views, our products, services, features, and specs. And again, that's just simply not the way that we are wired to make a decision. That's not going to create those emotional connections. So if you want to feel connection, try some of these basic things. Let me know how you do. And again, I do recommend the book by David Brooks, How to Know a Person. If you give it a read, let me know, and we can share in a little book club. Thanks for listening today, and we'll see you next time.